morning, Kota territory. Welcome to the Kota Now Desk and welcome back to another DIY Friday Delights. I'm your host, Mimi Herrick, and today we are joined by our wonderful home mixologist, Jack Siebold. Yep. And this is a little different for me. Typically, I'm bringing the craft to people.
Really?
Yes,
oh, okay.
You brought the craft to
me. So we're going to teach something. Well, you know, obviously, I got to do something with bourbon.
Obviously.
All right? This is how the project starts, with a bottle of good bourbon. This is like a 3-month project because you got to drink the bourbon first. Once you got that done, all right, you have this empty bottle. Oh, this is a nice bottle.
Yes.
This bottle, Peerless Distillery out of Louisville, they hadn't made bourbon since the Depression. And then a couple of years ago, they started again, and they brought back the old bottle that the original distiller had designed by a perfume company.
Yes.
Beautiful bottle and a beautiful lamp in the finished project. But let's talk about how we get to that.
So how we got there is a couple days ago, we were able to drill the hole beforehand to save everyone a lot of time. But there are some special things you need to consider when doing the drilling.
Glasses. Gotta have good glasses. You gotta have gloves for when you're holding the bottle. Technically, though, really should. I know we didn't show that in the video, but in what we were shooting, I was holding the bottle and the drill was skipping along. You really need to put it in a vise.
Yes.
And that way it doesn't move. You could have someone hold it too. Always make sure there's a stream of water going on too. Why the water? Friction, heat.
Yeah.
You don't want the bottle to break.
Right.
This is a very sturdy bottle, but there is, there's a possibility you could break it. I have not broken one of these before.
Have you broken any other kinds of bottles?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I have. I had another one that just didn't quite work.
And you have kind of a special drill bit there as well. What is that?
Okay, this is, it comes from a kit. So I just bought a kit that had the cord, socket, and the drill bit. Mm-hmm. This is a bit for glass. You just can't use any other bit. You will destroy the bottle. You'll probably get hurt too. So you need that special bit. I only used this one time. I could probably use it again, but I tried not to. All right, so anyway, we have the drill.
Once we get the hole drilled in, what is sort of the next step here?
And once you get that hole drilled, and I hope they were able to see how thick that was.
Yeah, it was a very thick piece of glass that came
out. that's the hole you have. Once you have that, here, you get to do this.
Okay, so we're
pretty obviously. You're going to thread it through the hole, and you're going to bring it on up out the other side, out of the neck.
To do this.
Yep.
Have gravity help me, not work against me, right?
Okay. All right, and you want to pull a little bit, not too much though. All right, there. You've got that. Now, you need to attach the...
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Now,
interesting.
This kit that I have...
It comes with all of these pieces with this whole
sort
of contraption here.
You could actually just take this with the cord coming out from the side. There's a hole there, and then just plop it in the bottle without drilling a hole in the bottle. But then you have this cord that's draped down, and that kind of looks tacky. So, in my world anyway.
Yes.
And if I'm doing it, my world is the one that counts. Okay.
Exactly.
And very simple, very easy. We just...
Oh, so you make sure you attach both?
Yes. You do need to have... Oh, I know I'm pretty loud. Did you give me the microphone they set for me?
No, I didn't. I should have given you. He has a special microphone for mixology.
Because I'm a loud person. I'm not saying anything else because the FCC would not let me be. Okay, I got to say that. I always like saying that about the FCC. All right.
Jack, you have been here at Kota for a while. You've retired a couple times. And
that never works.
Can you tell me a little bit about what keeps you coming back?
Money for bourbon. No. It's actually I get an itch for this job, the news, and yeah, I should have opened that up a little bit further. I get an itch for the news, and I just have to do it. And I also like working with you young guys. I wouldn't say you keep me young.
We don't bug you too much?
Yeah, I get frustrated. Anyway, okay, and I did this wrong already because it was supposed to go through here first.
Oh,
and
I see.
always do that.
Well, that's okay. The point
Yeah.
of doing these DIYs is we're kind of learning along the way. And again, feel free to ask questions if
Yep.
you at home are curious on how we're doing things, or if you need some help troubleshooting,
Yeah.
or if you're following along and just
Now,
curious as
once-
what we're doing.
Once you got the, where is the opening? There. Once you've got the cord on, then you have to get the glass. I use glass, broken glass, that is for fire pits.
I was going to
They're
ask, is there a
easy to-
specific reason why?
Because it looks kind of, that color, kind of that amber color, kind of looks like alcohol. See?
Yes, it does kind of look like
at
the paint in there.
Look at that. So, and you can use colored sand if you want, or you could use nothing. I would not suggest water, not with electricity.
No, that's probably a bad idea.
Just like power tools and alcohol. They don't mix. Okay. Anyway, so go ahead and put some of the glass back in.
Yes.
That bottle's almost finished.
And you're going to start on that one?
This one I'm going to start on, but it's very difficult with the opening to get it in there without spilling a lot of glass. When I do this, I usually sit on the floor. So I don't have glass bouncing all over like the studio.
Well, hopefully everyone's wearing shoes in here.
Okay. Clean up on the set.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, while you're doing that, let me fix what I botched here, because I've done this before. I've made quite a few of these things.
Well,
and I have done the...
If there's one thing about us doing things live, is we will always have a little bit of a mishap.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I should. I don't know why I forgot to thread it through here. That is just one of those rookie things I continue to do.
We all have our things that we do. So you've also been doing mixology here with us on Good Morning Black Hills for a while. What has been your favorite and least favorite drinks?
Oh, my favorite drinks are the ones that make you guys almost puke. Okay, no offense. My favorite drink for me is always got to be some sort of old-fashioned. But like the one we did Thursday.
Yeah.
That one was, that was a very nice drink. My wife really liked it too. However, it is not something you really want to drink
very
too much
often.
of.
Yeah, it was very, very good, very rich. If you want to check out that recipe and the ingredients and all of that, it's on our website, kotatv.com.
Now, yeah, another a thing about this hobby, you don't have to be the one to drink to do this. Even if you don't drink at all. See, there we go. That's what I needed to do with that. Yeah. All right. That's what I forgot to do. You don't need to be the one to do the drinking. If you have friends that imbibe and they have some nice bottles, you could always ask, hey, when you're done, can I have your empty? I don't know about a bar. You would ask a bar for it.
Probably not.
But it depends on how long. If you're a regular at that place, maybe they'll let you have the bottle. See, it's already making a mess.
Yeah,
and
making a
it
huge
takes
mess.
a while to get that in. But then when you're done, and I use these replica Edison bulbs because they just look cool. And that's another reason why I use a wire shade. I mean, it really is not a shade at all. It's and this is kind of an accent lamp, but it works. And once you get everything in there,
It's taken me a bit of time to get all of this in here, but...
Oh, I almost dropped this. Okay. Once you get all that in there, you can go ahead and get that in. Now, getting that back in is a little bit difficult.
All right, we have a question.
Yeah.
People are saying they want you to do a personal lamp class.
Personal lamp class?
Yes. Well, that's kind of what we're doing here now, right?
Yeah. Okay, now, turn it on. Ta-da!
Woo! And we have light.
And then we have success. There is the lampshade. Go ahead.
All right.
All right. That's basically it. This is I haven't done one of these bottles. This is kind of a thick bottle too.
Is there a specific type of bottle that people should be looking for? Something with a thicker...
Thick, squat.
Okay.
You don't want something really tall and thin. It's the balance. And I really would rather have a bottle like this. And I've made quite a few of these lamps. I give them away. They're not for sale. I just give them to people.
It's just a fun hobby to have,
Yeah,
right? I mean, this has been a ton of fun.
What you have to get
and satisfying.
is the glass. You can find this at a local store. The only thing is you need to make sure it's the small glass. You don't want to use the broken glass that's too big. You'll never get it in there.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that is all the time we have for today, and we've wrapped it up here pretty nicely with these bourbon lamps. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you right back here next week.